Most welcome. This is the Tubonge podcast. We are so grateful that you could join us. This is a journey that we started in the year 2022. That's now almost 3 years. And we thank the Lord. This far, we've made impact. We've seen reviews. We've had so many guests. And we're so grateful for every guest who's been able to come. And we don't take it for granted. It has been a journey. And we give all the praise and honor to the Lord. Today, my guest deals with the teens. And in this church, we call them the Shiners. We have two groups. We have 12 to 15 years. Those are the junior secondary. And then we have 16 all the way to 18, 19 there. Those are the senior secondary. We call them the Seekers. And so he's in charge of the Shiners. And today we want to learn more about them. And mind you, probably this is the last interview before he will be a husband to somebody. Wow. So you can introduce yourself and tell us your experience, how it's been with the Shiners that season that you've been with them.
All right, thank you so much, Pastor Shege. Yes, to our viewers, my name is Isaac Kamiru, and I am born again. Here in church, I serve with the group of the young teenagers, that's from 12 to 15 years, whom we call Shiners in this church. And my experience with them has been, one, has been good. Two, it has been a time to learn and unlearn, because even as you teach, you get to learn more from them. And it has been a time to nurture behavior, and I thank God for the chance and the opportunity I've had with these young teenagers.
Awesome, awesome. So
Yeah.
that is Teacher Isaac for you. Now there's something great that Teacher Isaac has. He gets all of these teens together, seated down. So it means he's able to observe a lot from different teens. Because for many of us, we just deal with the teens who are in our homes, 1 or 2 or 3. But now for him, he has a group of like 40 of them seated down. So we want to understand. In fact, we want to start with the teens themselves. What is their biggest concern? What are they happy about? What are they concerned about? What are the areas where they look like they don't have understanding? You know, they want to understand more about maybe faith, about life. What are the questions they have? So what maybe has been your experience with the some of the questions they're asking? What excites them? Yeah. What excites them and what are their questions?
Ah, wow, thank you. According to my experience with these young teens or with these teens, one, it's a time that really needs nurturing. Like sometimes I think and wonder and maybe ask myself, well, God created us. Why would He create us so that we can pass through that phase of life? Because that phase of life is a time where a person has a lot of questions, because it's a time when you're trying to gain your independence and you're trying to gain your identity in life. So it's a time that if you miss something, you can terribly go wrong. Or if you find good nurturing, you can get to your identity and fulfill your vision and your purpose in life. So one of the questions that has been asked severally with this age group is they want to know themselves. That is a time when they really want to understand themselves, and that is a time when they really want to know who they really are. So it's a question of identity, because when you know your identity, you're able to know on how to live your life. So the question of identity has been asked so frequently.
Who am I?
Yeah, who am I?
Yeah.
Why did God create me? They want to understand their selves more, so that they can live up to whom they were created to be. And one of the things I would encourage our friends and our parents is to build a culture of nurturing this age group, because more of what they need is nurturing. They want to have good role models they can look up to, and so that they can be able to understand themselves more.
Amazing. So that issue of identity, that issue of wanting to know more about life,
Yeah.
I think that's very interesting. Now, the other part of the question, now what makes them happy? Is it interacting with friends? Is it games? Is it school? Is it, what do you feel like really, when they hear it, they just, glow and they are happy?
Wow, at this age group, one of the things is that they have quite a lot of energy. Like at this time, they have a lot of energy. So they enjoy where there is fun, maybe games or those kind of things. And also when they are having interactions with each other. At this time, they really want to be with others because they have a lot of energy that needs to be exercised. So they want to be actively involved. They want to be actively doing something or actively doing something that will make them productive or active in their bodies because they have a lot of energy. And I'm sure if you ask their parents, they can testify that wanaweza sema na mtoto wangu siku hizi anakula sana because
the bodies are growing.
Yeah, the body are growing. There's something we call growth spurt. At this rate is the time a person grows very fast. And for this to happen, they need quite a lot of energy for this. So they have a lot of energy in their body and that needs to be exercised. So what excites them most is activities that will make them physically active. When they are having games or as I've said, activities that will make them physically active.
Nice one.
Yeah.
As you've noticed, our title is Raising Christ-Centered Teens.
Yeah.
Now it's the holidays. In the next episode, we'll be learning ways you can engage your teens so that they use their holiday meaningfully, not switching from phone to Netflix, from Netflix, to a movie, and from the movie to, the other screen and to other things, all of it technology. What else can we engage them in that is productive? And more so, how do we make it Christ-centered? We're so grateful. Isaac, see us and watch us and be with us in the next episode. Thank you for joining us. God bless you.
God bless you.